What's the best way to work out when you don't have any exercise equipment? Watch this.
Our next caller is Lily from Utah.
Lily, how can we help you?
Hi. So I kind of have an interesting situation going on right now. I work in like a really remote area in Alaska, for 4 months at a time. And so I'm going to be doing that this summer. And I just kind of want to know if you guys have any suggestions on how to maintain muscle when I'm kind of back in remote Alaska. I don't have any equipment, and I don't really have like choice in what I get to eat because it's so remote and only accessible by helicopter. Wow. So whatever the company like provides me is what I get to eat. And I'm just kind of wondering if there's an optimal way for me to kind of maintain.
Are you working on the set of Alone? Are you like a
No.
It's not.
Are you a scientist?
Yeah.
No, so I'm a hiking guide actually.
Okay. So do you have to walk? So in remote parts of Alaska, you have to walk around with like a side piece, right? Just in case there's grizzlies and stuff. Is that legit?
That's right. Side piece.
No. So I actually work in Denali National Park.
Okay.
And you can't have you could just have bear spray and that's it. So it's a little scary sometimes.
Wait,
you can just piss them off.
Bear spray for grizzlies? Okay.
Yeah, it's not very effective, but it's what we have. So
that's crazy. All right, workouts. Yeah, Maps Anywhere is a great program. It's all basically equipment free, or we could do Map Suspension, where all you need are a suspension trainer. You could hook that up to any doorway,
a tree,
and you could do
seriously.
You could do all amazing workouts with that stuff. Would you be able to get would you be able to order a suspension trainer and get it delivered to you, or is that a no?
So that's the problem, because it's only accessible by helicopter, and weight is like very important, and they kind of prioritize like the guests that come back there and their luggage and stuff like that. I can't really order anything. So last year what I did was we had some resistance bands, and then we got like an old broomstick, like an old wooden broomstick. Perfect. And we put it in between like two trees, and we were able to do like pull-ups with that. And then I had like 2 resistance bands, and it was horrible. I came home and I just felt like I lost like all of my muscle development, and it just was not ideal.
Maps Anywhere. Maps Anywhere is going to be perfect for you. And just keep in mind too, if the overall goal is to be healthy and fit, and then to maintain as much muscle as you can, when you're back home, you train like a MAPS Anabolic type of program, build as much muscle as you can that time. When you head off to Alaska for 4 months, you follow a body weight type of program. You inevitably will lose probably a little bit of muscle, especially if you're hiking a lot and you're not strength training as much as you were before, but very minimal, and it'll bounce back. If you stay good, if you stay consistent with the body weight training, and moving around and staying healthy and fit, even if you lose a little bit of muscle, it'll come right back when you get back home.
Lily, do you have resistance bands with you now?
So I actually left them in Alaska last year so that when I came back, they would still be there for me. So I have them. And they're just like crappy ones off Amazon, but
you're set. Lily, Maps Anywhere. You got it. You have all you need for Maps Anywhere. That's the perfect workout.
You have the broomstick and everything. Yeah. So there's ways you can use
And
that.
here's the thing, like body weight workouts, a lot of times people lose muscle on them because they don't program them properly.
It's the programming.
The programming makes a big difference. And we wrote Maps Anywhere, so the programming is good. So I don't be surprised if you lose 0 muscle and might even gain some.
Right. That is very possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to if you did, it's not that big of a deal, because if you stick consistently with bodyweight training, you follow Anywhere, there is a chance that you could see gains. There is a chance that you'll maintain. Yep. And there is a chance that you could potentially lose some muscle. But even in that case, if you do lose a little, it'll bounce right back, especially if you stick with your training. Now, if you completely take 4 months off and just, eat like crazy and you don't do anything, like, okay, then it would be a little bit more work when you get back. But man, you stay active and fit and do body weight training for those 4 months. I think that you're gonna be great.
So do you have like a magic 8 ball that tells you what kind of food they're gonna drop for you?
Yeah,
like,
so the food situation is definitely not ideal. Last year it was mostly just like processed carbs that we were eating. So like for dinner it would just be like frozen food that they would like reheat. So it'd be like lasagna or like
you must really like this hiking guide thing, huh?
It's super cool.
You can't just, you can't just go outside.
Can't tell you how many clients I've had that had this situation.
You can't just go outside and grab a salmon or something like that.
No, I actually when I take our guests out and it's berry season, I always tell them we have to stop and eat berries because that's like the only fresh fruit that I get back there. And so I like eat all the berries every time I take them out because I'm just so deprived of like nutrition.
Well, no,
not good.
We're gonna send you Maps Anywhere, okay, Lily? That's a perfect workout for. And you have bands, and you said you had a broomstick. You're set.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks for listening from all the way over there. By the way, thank you.
Yeah, you guys, like I've been listening to you guys for about 3 years now, and I just like appreciate you and just like everything you like produce is so authentic and I admire it.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Thanks, Lily.
Crazy how handsome Justin's gotten those 3 years, huh?
Handsome.
Oh my God.
Dramatic. So ugly.
Did I get her to blush, Doug, just a little?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Thanks, Lily.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
You got it. Dude, she's talking about the bear spray with the bear. That reminds me of when I was in Yosemite and I had bear because I got chased by a bear when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I'm scared of them.
Scarred for life.
I had a bear spray on me.
No joke.
In Yosemite, and I dropped it. I told you guys this, and it punctured, and it sprayed
everybody else.
It sprayed. And my dad being like, my dad's, old school Sicilian. So he's very much like, he covered it with the newspaper, keep walking, so we just keep walking. But there was a cloud of pepper spray that got blown across the street. And I see
people are like, oh.
They have no idea what hit them. And they're like, what's happening? They're like washing their faces. And my dad's like, keep going.
Just keep walking. Keep
yeah,
walking.
Dude. And I was like, oh my God. But yeah, it just reminded me of that. No, I mean, look, a lot of people think body weight training means you lose muscle. Now, in extreme cases, you're an extreme bodybuilder, powerlifter, that might be the case. But for most people, it's just got to be programmed right. That's all. And most people don't know how to program body weight workouts. They do like push-ups, pull-ups, body weight squats. They don't know how to put them together. They don't know a lot of exercises.
Random. Yeah, we put a lot of
she also wrote in that she's been training consistently for 3 years now, so she's got a pretty good base
and all that muscle memory. You said it. If she loses a little bit of muscle, it'll come right back.
Yeah. So and especially if you're following Anywhere on there, because let's look at the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, she's not hitting her nutrition targets, so she's not getting enough. So even if she's following Anywhere like to a T, and still sending a muscle building signal, if she's not giving it the proper nutrients to build or maintain, there's a very good chance she could lose. But I mean, with the consistency of training like that and making an attempt to stay healthy and fit, when she gets back, it'll bounce back.
Totally.